Where them girls at? Whoa. Hey, what's up, world? Y'all already know it's your girl, Miss Nene Gemini, the host with the most and a smile you can't forget. Tonight on Nene's Damn Podcast, we are doing the segment is called Behind the DJ Booth. Back in the days, it used to be called the DJ deck, but you know, we in 2025, so we can't be like the deck because people will be like, what is that? So behind the deck and party professionals. So I've been interviewing and talking to people in the party professional world. DJ Magnum, what they do? Oh, DJ Magnum, we need to set up an interview. What we doing? We need to set up we got to set up an interview, Magnum. So I'm gonna text you after this. So I'm interviewing, basically this segment is called party professionals, and so that entails people in the party industry that I've worked with. Yes, let's go. That I've worked with in the party world, in the event space, because we all know that DJs, coordinators, wedding planners, photographers, the assistants, nobody ever really comes in and converses with us and let us know what made you want to become a host, what made you want to get into MC, and what made you want to be a DJ, what made you want to be a photographer, what made you want to be a wedding coordinator, and so on. So it came to me one night and I was just like, damn, nobody ever talks to the DJs, the MCs, the coordinators, the photographers, the people that make the party lit, make the event lit, and make the event run smoothly. So I've been talking to party professionals. And so my podcast is not just for party professionals, is for everybody. You know what I'm saying? I want to show love to everybody, and that's my main goal. That's what I'm going to do. So tonight I'm going to have Cuzzo, what's up? So tonight I'm going to have the baddest DJ in Palm Beach County in South Florida, DJ B Wavy. He's going to come in and he's going to enlighten us, let us know what he's been working on, what he's been doing. He also has his own business where he's a professional DJ. He's a lighting specialist. He does so many great things. And when I tell you, he has him and his team, they have these proms lit. When I tell you, so lit. Okay, so I'm about to bring in B Wavy, and it's about to vibe. We about to vibe, and so welcome to Nene's Damn Podcast. Thank you for tuning in. Also, make sure you follow and subscribe on my YouTube channel, Nene's Damn Podcast, where we talk about culture, community, people that's doing great things in the community, people that's trying to do great things in the community, people that are impactful. If you have an event coming up, we want to talk about it. We want to know, because sometimes people in Palm Beach don't know what's going on. Because y'all know I'm in Palm Beach, I'm in Broward and in Palm Beach. So sometimes people don't know, oh, we got an R&B brunch in Palm Beach now. Okay? So people don't know that. Like tomorrow is the Jazz in the Gardens opening night party. Make sure y'all check that out. B Lee. Shout out to B Lee. I was on live with B Lee last night. So we talked about the opening night party at the Hard Rock. Y'all can still get y'all tickets. Go on Eventbrite, or you can follow B Lee. And he's doing a stash and grab. So the stash and grab entails that you have to follow B Lee. You have to follow Jazz in the Gardens. You have to follow the city of Miami Gardens. And you have to listen to when B Lee goes live and says, hey, he'll drop clues. So for example, he'll say, I'm on the corner of Sunrise and 31st at the Marathon gas station or something. Or he'll show a letter, like he'll show like the the pathway to get to the swap shop, or he'll show like, well, he was in Broward last week, so that's, I'm just naming Broward places that he probably could or was at. He was at by the Oakland Park Flea Market last week. So, but his target audience is mostly in Miami, so like that Miami area. But he was in Broward last week though. He was in Broward. So shout out to B Lee for pulling up to Broward. So yeah, so make sure if y'all ain't got nothing to do, go ahead to the Hard Rock for the opening night party. And then also shout out to my boy Wes, one of my favorite Pompano people, Kaya City boy. He having a party. It's a block party on 10th Street in Kaya City. And then he's also having a party at 4 a.m. Club in Lauderhill off 19th Street next to Liquid Paradise. So if you from Broward, you already know. But the club is called 4 a.m. So if y'all trying to party all night, listen, you got two parties that I just told y'all about. Opening night party in the Hard Rock, and then 4 a.m. live. Okay. So I'm about to bring in B Wavy. He is the baddest DJ in South Florida. And y'all gotta show some love in the comments. So let me link him in. Follow my YouTube page. Follow my other Instagram, Nene's Damn Podcast page. And B Wavy, I just tried to add you in. So yeah, follow Nene's Damn Podcast on Instagram. Follow Nene's Damn Podcast on YouTube. So support. Thank y'all. I finally got the courage to do this on God's time. So that's what it was all about. Let me add B Wavy in. That's what this live thing is very tricky. Because you could say, B Wavy is saying, hold on, let me try it again.
Yo,
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome DJ B Wavy.
what's going on? What's going on? What's going on?
How are you?
I'm doing good. How about yourself?
I'm blessed. I am blessed and highly favored.
That's good. That's good. That's good.
Where the waves at? What's going on? Where is the waves? I'm trying to drown in the waves. What they do?
Man, it's looking rough, but you see, I'm still maintaining. I'm still
Okay,
maintaining.
I
You
can.
know,
Boy, them. Woo.
I'm
Listen,
hey,
when
I'm
you
still
still need a haircut
maintaining.
and your waves still
You
moving,
can't
that's what I'm
you
talking about.
you can't be that's woofing. You know, I don't get a cut every week. You know, I gotta work on my ways, but almost this October will be 14 years. So.
Really?
I started my sixth grade year.
Damn. Like, so what motivated you to be like, okay, I just want to have waves? He froze up. You can hear me? I think I gotta add him again.
Yeah, I don't know what happened. Like, dang, I got good internet. Like, sheesh.
I don't know. My internet be tricky, so it probably was
Yeah,
mine.
yeah. With the waves, I was there. I went to Roosevelt. So I walked up to a dude. I was like, "Hey, bro, how you get those in your hair?" He's like, "Hey, you got a brush. You got a brush." So I went crazy. I used to get in trouble brushing my hair.
Oh, you was one of those dudes.
Lady
Every day.
used to call my mom like he brushing his hair in class. I just be sitting in the chair just like this.
Oh my God. I can
Yeah,
see
be
that.
four,
I can
be
see that. I can see
yeah,
you being
be
that type.
yeah. I'm about to be 14 years. Yeah, so
Okay.
yeah.
So are you gonna have a wave celebration?
I actually and crazy with the posters. I post hella videos, you know. But yeah, ways I die. That's it.
Wave,
Ways I die.
wave gang. Okay,
Yeah.
so tell the people who is DJ B Wavy.
Well, first of all, my name is Brenton McKinney. I go by DJ B Wavy. I run DJ B Wavy Productions LLC. Um, Started the LLC 2022, so
Okay,
I've been almost running it about 3 years LLC wise, but started DJing around 2017, right before I went off to college.
okay. What college did you go to?
Uh, so I went to college in South Dakota called Sisseton Wapton College. It's a small JUCO college, but my career was being a basketball player. So this whole DJ had nothing to do with my life. It had nothing to
Really?
do with my life. Yeah, I was one of the top shooters in Palm Beach County. I'm at like 5'10". I was one of the shortest dunkers in Palm Beach County. I won like 3 dunk contests in Palm Beach County. I run 2 back-to-back dunk contests in college. So everybody knew me as a basketball player. Oh yeah, that's Brett. That's Brett. You know,
Wow, I didn't
yeah.
know that.
So I had a 4 hour scholarship basketball. So that's DJing was not in the picture.
So,
Yeah.
so what made you so like what or who inspired you to get into DJing?
Well, as I watched a couple of your videos before you asked a couple people, but I always loved music. Like going back and forth to Georgia with my dad blasting music. We listened to Luther Vandross, Big Rob, old school soul type of music. I'd be like, "God, man, I'm here in 6th grade, 7th grade, listening to Candy Liquor. Like
Oh
that's
Lord.
not I ain't gonna tell you that was like you guys TJ. TJ said B Wavy would get you in the soul vibe. Cause that's all my dad used to listen to. So going back and forth to Georgia, my dad used to just listen to Candy Licker. I'm 12 years old, popping my head like, oh yeah, this that jam. So I feel like what got me into DJing is just had the passion to love music. Like
Right.
in order to be a DJ, you gotta love music. You can't be like, oh, I just want to be a DJ because he a DJ. No, I want to be a DJ, oh, because people like him. No, you gotta love music and you gotta know your music.
Right.
So that's
That's
why, you know.
that because I've been to a couple events that you DJ'd, and I'm just like, I know you young, but I'm
Hmm.
like, damn, he got the old heads moving, and that's kind of hard to sometimes as a young DJ to like read the crowd and know your
Hmm.
audience and read the room. So I commend you for
Yeah.
that, because like if I see you at a party or at an event, I know I'm gonna stay, because I'm very selective on DJs and just like how they vibe and how they set the room and the temperature of the event.
Yeah.
And then I think the first time I saw you was at Larry baby shower,
Oh yeah.
and I
Yeah.
was like, "How you know him?" And I forgot how he told me he know you, but I was like, "He's really good," because I've
Hmm.
seen you around, but like never where it was always like I'm just coming in, dropping off something, or I'm just walking through and I'm leaving.
Yeah.
So it was never like I stayed, and then like when we did the house party, the that was an impromptu for me,
Yeah.
right? And I was just like, and because some DJs, they get to the point where they be like, they don't want to share the space.
Yeah.
And you shared the space with me.
Hmm.
Like you shared your mic with me, and you didn't like make me get off or nothing. You
No,
was letting me do my little
do your
thing.
thing. You do your thing, I do my thing. You make a two, one.
I love it. I love it. And I commend you for that. Like that's really big, because it shows that you are humble,
Hmm.
and you're not cocky. So I dig that.
Yeah. Appreciate it.
So, what
Appreciate it.
was you said your dad? So you said candy liquor.
Hmm. So we
So
used to listen to like Sir Charles, is it Sir Charles? Yeah, so Sir Charles Jones, Marvin Gaye, uh, what's the dude that sang Candy Liquor?
Lenny
Um,
isn't no, it's not Lenny Williams. I forgot his name.
um, anyways, Jay Morris, Jay Red and Nephew, Isaac J, a lot of people might not know, but I know a lot. I might be turning 28 this year, but I know a lot of old school music, you know,
That's
Lord,
good.
Lamorris Williams, it's a lot of soul, Southern soul, uh, blues type of music, I like, and I love that. And even when I go to gigs, sometimes I like to listen to, like old soul, old R&B or blues type of music,
Right. Right. Okay.
Mhm.
So what was your first song that you put on the that you DJ'd
Probably
to?
Candy Liquor.
Oh
And
my
you know
God.
what's crazy? You know what's crazy? Just guess what was my first gig ever.
Your first
My
gig.
first gig.
So I'm gonna say you did a somebody 50th birthday party.
Mm. I DJ'd my own go away college trunk party.
Tell me about that.
I- 12th grade, my parents, then I ain't know no DJ. I only knew one DJ, and
Hmm.
that was the DJ at my high school at John R. Leonard. That's kind of, he didn't really inspire me, but that's kind of who I look because he used to DJ our prep rallies. And it just our last prep rally, I just looked at him like, "Oh, this joint kind of fire." But
Right.
he didn't inspire me to DJ, but I text him, I said, "Hey bro, I'm doing a college go away party. How much would you charge me to DJ?" He was like about 400, 500. I'm like, shoot, I don't got that type of money. I'm in high school. I don't work. I just, I play ball.
Right.
So I'm like, my dad got to speak at the house. We could get some power, and how I started DJing was a tablet. I download the app. It had the jogger on this side, jogger on that side. I used to and like Cruz could tell you, excuse my language, but I'm a badass scratcher.
You
When
are
it comes to scratching, that's how I learned. I used like
on
that's
your
how I
tab.
learned how to. Nobody taught me how to scratch. Literally, nobody taught me how to scratch. I taught myself how to scratch. I first started off on the phone,
Mm.
download the app, download the DJ app or whatever. And I had some music on my phone. You input, got some little forced sound effects like a horn, bomb, clap, or whatever, and just learn how to like blend songs. So, and when I actually got a laptop, and then I got my first controller, it was like butter on the biscuit. It just falling off. I could just scratch, blend. But yeah, my first party was actually my go away party.
Mm.
And I ain't gonna lie, I did play Candy Liquor, and people looking at me like, "What you know about that?" I said, "You know, yeah, that guy right there, my dad."
If was your dad proud with like when you played it? Was he like, "That's my son"?
Yeah, yeah, he know what he playing, you know. And then speaking of Ball Greasy, he dropped the Bayday 6 with the Candy Liquor remix. Oh
Oh, I
my
ain't hear
God.
that one yet. I got the
What?
furthest I got on. No, listen. The furthest I got on the album was the crib.
Mm.
Listen, B Wavy. I've been looking for that song since DJ Nasty been playing it on 99 Jams, and I'm like, so he'll be on live and he'll play, and I'm like, what's the name of the song? What's the name of the song on his live?
Hmm.
He don't never say the name of the song. I don't look for it on SoundCloud. I don't Shazammed it. I don't even typed it in YouTube
Yeah.
on Google. I was like, what is the new song that Ball Greasy made? I was like, it was stressing me out because I didn't know
Yeah.
the name of the song. And
Yeah.
then so that's the first, and I keep replaying The Crib. I don't know,
Yeah.
I love that song.
Yeah.
So okay, I like that. So who was like your favorite musical artist growing up besides Candy Liquor?
I say that's a tough question because as a DJ, you gotta be open to all types of music. Like I'm black, I get booked for a Spanish party, like, can you send me a playlist of Spanish music? But my open style is pretty much I love R&B, any type of R&B, Southern soul, blues. I can do everything,
Mm-hmm,
but I feel like I can have a more hot area in that section.
mm-hmm,
But like I said, as a DJ, you gotta be open to do everything. Like now I'm trying to learn into doing, learning more Haitian music,
mm-hmm.
Kumpa and all of that, because I be with so nice and I'm like, boy, y'all go crazy,
They do.
you know. So like my wife said, she said be open mind to learn more music so you could be booked,
Right.
for more stuff, not just be open to do hip hop R&B type of parties, but be open to do Haitian parties, Spanish parties, and those parties could probably pay you more than what you making, at a regular R&B or hip hop type of party.
Mm-hmm. Have you have you done a bar mitzvah yet?
Bar mitzvah.
Bar mitzvah, it's what I think Jewish, like the Jewish, when a boy turns 12 or 13, and uh the girl turns 12 in the Jewish community. When I tell you, I'm gonna send you a video.
Hmm.
That is the ultimate goal for me, to do a bar mitzvah,
Yeah.
because when I tell you they be having the kids on the chairs, like it's a concert for a kid turning 12 or 13.
Jeez.
When I tell you, like their parties be like B Wavy. When I tell you, like they be having the light, like you think you got lights.
They have stupid lights.
What? It look,
And that's the
they
goal. That's the goal. You
got
gotta start
ignorant
somewhere.
lights. Not stupid. Them lights ignorant. Ignorant as
Like, man, get
hell.
that light away from me,
Like
man.
like you got people like do. It's like it's really like a house music
EDM type of
rave,
EDM type.
like a kids festival all in one. So
Mm.
if you get booked to do that, you done made it. You done made it.
That'd be interesting.
I can see you doing it
Yeah.
because you are like you already, because I see your proms. I see how you have those kids at the prom.
Yeah. And it's getting stupid this year. Like me and TJ so nice. I got Inlet, Forest Hill, Boynton. Think I just got booked today with TJ for another prom.
Mm,
And it's getting crazy. I just reached out to a couple schools. That's why I made that post on Facebook because I don't want to just stick with the same three schools. I want to increase my numbers with schools. I
right.
want to be able to do at least 7, 8 schools a year.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and I know Atlantic High School tried to reach out, but of course I'm already booked. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, proms it's getting crazy this year.
That's good though. That is look, I love proms. I think
Yeah.
I have one prom that I'm hosting this year. Last year, Daddy Fats and I,
Hmm.
we did South Plantation. So we did South Plantation like the last 2-3 years.
Hmm.
When I tell you, so in like the first time we did South Plantation prom, it was just, these were the kids coming out of COVID. So
Mm.
they were at home during COVID. So this was they year that they was outside. And B, when I tell you,
Stupid.
listen, every time now I do they proms, I'm wearing tennis shoes because I'm
Oh
only
yeah.
like 5'3", and
Yeah.
I'm in the middle. I'm like in a mosh pit, and I'm loving it. I'm like, let's go. Because your prom, is like either your first or last experience of high school. So in my
Mm-hmm.
mind, it's like I want this to be a memorable experience. And like
Yeah.
it's crazy. I hosted an event a couple weeks ago, and two deaf girls, they can't hear. But when I tell you, they felt the vibration of the beat,
They was happy.
and they remembered me at the event. And it was like they were doing their sign language, and they were like, she was at her prom, and I was like, y'all remember that? And when I tell you, B, like when everybody was sitting down, the two deaf girls, Rich
Mm-hmm.
and Rose, they was still on the dance floor with me.
Mm.
So I love doing proms. I love doing proms. So it is a vibe.
Yeah.
So let me see. What's the biggest misconception people have about being a DJ?
Thinking that we just press play. Like they think it's just press and play. Like it's a lot, man. And this is why like I try to explain to people like they say, "Oh, it's too." Like when I ask them for pricing or whatever like that, and they say, "Oh, it's a little bit too high," but I try to explain to people like, I gotta wait. You wake up every day with something. When it comes to DJing, waking up, gotta pack my bag, make sure my laptop, everything, my charger, my phone charger, stuff like that that I need for sure in my book
Right.
bag. Gotta make sure all my equipment, take all my equipment, put it in the truck, make sure my mindset is ready. If it's a event that I know they need a playlist, got to make sure all the songs is in, folders and whatever. And got to make sure everything is, perfect. And then you got to drive, waste gas, drive to the venue, take all the equipment out, set up, um, put all the cords, make sure everything is good, set up everything, do a sound check, and then you party for the actual event. So the event's 5 hours, you party for 5 hours. That's not including what happened before the 5 hours.
Mm-hmm.
And then everybody leaves. Then you gotta unpack, do this, waste gas, come back home, take the equipment, put it back in the house. All of that plays a part, and that's not worth. I don't care if I'm saying it, but that's not worth no $300. And some people's like, oh, $300. That's some. No, it takes a lot because it's not just press and play for a song and you fade it and then you press another play. No, it's an actual job,
It,
you know,
it is.
and that's how I feel. It's just more than just pressing and play. Everybody gotta understand that it's not just, some people take DJing you know, as a hustling thing. I take it as like a business. Like that's why I named my business DJ B Wavy Productions
Mm-hmm.
because I don't feel like it's more of an entertainment.
Right.
Entertainment, I feel like it's just one thing you do and you entertain. But with productions, I feel like I want to grow. As you said in the beginning, with I do lighting, I do DMX. I just started doing DMX lighting where I can control all my light fixtures and
Mm-hmm.
everything. And I want to even grow with that. So like with productions, I do lighting, do sound, contract with 360 booths, photography, videographer, pose sparks, dance on the cloud, and even more, you
Right.
know, um, and I'm young, I'm 20, I was talking to TJ today, I'm young, I'm 27, so I could just imagine what I have like when I'm 30, and I just want to grow and grow. You know?
I like that. So, what advice would you give to somebody? Because a lot of my students, if you didn't know, I'm an educator. A lot of my
Mhm.
students, they watch my podcast, they watch my lives. So, what advice would you give to someone, a young person that wants to be a DJ, wants to become a DJ, or get into the event space, entertainment world? What advice would you give to them?
First, I would say from a person who wasn't a DJ, um, and I'm gonna be in a little spiritual type of way.
And you should.
Uh, I always, I always wanted to be a NBA basketball player. That was my dream. My dream was to become an NBA basketball player, take care of my family. And there's times where God give us different dreams, and we can't argue with God. We can't be mad at God about that. But just because He gives you a different dream, don't mean you can make another dream become a moneymaker. So yeah, people go to the league, they made millions. And I want to make millions. It been on my top tree, B Wavy making millions. But like I said, I started DJing 2006, 2017, right before I went off to college. And I'm like, is this something I really want to do? And I told my dad, like, okay, you started DJing on your phone, let's try to get you a tablet. Started DJing on a tablet, and I got me a laptop for Christmas. Started DJing on a laptop. Then that's when I got my actual controller. And I'm like, so my coach reached out to the lady. I'm sorry if I'm going a little bit on topic,
No,
but
you
I'm trying to stay right
good.
there. My coach reached out to the bowling alley in my time. My time, it was only two spots. You had the bowling alley bar and you had another bar. That's it. So
Mhm.
he reached out. He was like, "Hey man, I got this kid on the team. He's trying to learn. He's in the process of being a DJ and learning. Um, he already had speakers from his community youth center, so I use his speakers. It was like you should give it a try. I was DJing literally like every week or or twice a week at the bowling alley. So I started taking it serious. And I was like, this is a good little money for me. So I'm like, do I really want to still do it or I want to play basketball? But, moving into life, I moved back home and I actually took DJing more serious. And that's when I met TJ. TJ was like, you been learning your music? I'm like, yeah, I've been learning my music. Because to become a DJ, you got to know your music. You got to know when to play this, when to play that. If you got remix this, if you got remix that, whatever. But for the younger crowd, if you have different dreams, if you have the main dream, don't be discouraged because something else opened a door. Because my door for DJing was not there. My door was for NBA, but God gave a different door, which was DJing. And here I am, what, 7, 8 years later, with my own business, making, I ain't gonna tell you my full price, but making over 20,000 a year just DJing plus. So I love it. I love making people happy. I love making people a movie with their
Right.
events. And I just want to continue to grow to the point where I can just be sitting home and I'd be like, hey, you done with the gig? And I'm collecting all the money.
I like
So
that.
for the young kids, just if you want to be a DJ, you can always inbox me. We could take some classes. That's something I want to start doing too. Just trying to figure out a time schedule, with work, DJing,
Mhm.
my daughter, my family. I would want to start, doing like some small DJ classes for kids who's in high school or even teen adults right now that's, want to start, excuse me, want to start like learning to DJ if you're real serious, because it is a lot,
Yeah,
you know,
it is.
it's a
It
lot.
is a lot.
Sometimes I be like, babe, like my wife, sometimes I be DJing, she be calling me. I'm like, babe, I'm working. Like, so,
So how do you find that balance between being a DJ, being a dad, and being a husband? How do you balance that out?
oof, I seen that video today with so nice when you asked that
Because
question.
it's hard.
Um,
It is
it,
very hard.
man, it is hard, but I try to be the as I'm going, I'm learning. Like I look at a lot of older DJs, and like I said, and you can ask anybody, I'm probably one of the best youngest DJ in Palm Beach County with a full production business.
Right.
Um, and I do it, I can literally do everything myself. I just try to have other DJs help me or, have them pitch in.
Hmm.
But with the balance, I try to be respectful to my family, but I
Right.
also want my wife to also see that, sometimes extra money can help out with different things that we need help with this, and I try to explain to my wife before, a long time ago, like she would be like, babe, you're DJing all the time. You know, be with your daughter, be with the family, stuff like that, and I'd be like, babe, I gotta pay for this, I gotta pay for that, So it, it it's hard, and as I'm learning, I am learning, to balance and be with my family more often, and to make me bet to make it better for us, I try to let my wife know, like, hey, wife, I'm DJing on Wednesday. Well, she already know I'm DJing every Wednesday at Crew. So I try to let her know my advanced schedule. Like, babe, I got a wedding the end of this month. I got a city event with So Nice. I try to let her know my schedule. So it's like, if we want to go to Miami for, a day, then we could do that. I try to, hey, babe, just today, I'm off this weekend. So I'm like, babe, like, let's go to Kennedy Space Center. Let's take the kids to Kennedy Space Center.
Right.
Something that I did when I was in elementary. So let's take the girls to Kennedy Space Center. So I try to learn how to um, balance everything out instead of getting mad and thinking about, oh, it's all about money. But like as my brother said so nice, every money is not good money.
And that's the truth. That is
Yeah,
the truth. That's
yeah.
the truth. So, what is the craziest crowd you ever played for? You ever DJ'd for?
The the craziest crowd.
Yeah.
Um, I'm gonna say crazy and weird because last year I got booked for a Sweet 16, and I can't, I'm gonna just put it right there. You gonna be like, what? I couldn't play no Rod Wave, no Rod Wave, no Dreams and Nightmares,
What?
no I think like the new song. No, that I don't, Giddy Up just came out not too long ago. I'm tripping, but yeah, no Rod Wave, no Dreams and Nightmares. Probably some couple other songs. Um, yeah, that was actually, let me see, because uh I played a Rod Wave one time. No NBA YoungBoy, and this is Sweet 16. Kids love NBA YoungBoy, Drake, Rod Wave, stuff like that.
Right.
And the boy was like, "Hey, bro, they don't really mess with him like that. Like nobody don't know Rod Wave, like." So we have a new update on our Serato DJ. If we're playing a song and it's like if I do a wedding and they say, can you lower it down? I'll just take out the vocals and just have the beat playing. So when
Okay.
they was like, hey, they don't mess with Raw Wave, I just took out the vocals. The type of songs they was listening to, when I asked a lady, and I was like, when she sent me the playlist, I was like, they sent me like 100 songs. I literally had like less than five. They had songs that would probably blow my speakers. Like when I heard the songs and I asked the lady, I was like, is this what they want to hear? And when I say that was a crazy event, and on top of that, um, all the songs they wanted, I didn't have. So keep in mind, this was my first time being late. Me and my wife was on our way to my parent. We was about to leave and go to my parents' house. So I get a text. The
Mm-hmm.
lady was like, "What's your ETA?" So I'm like, "What is ETA? Like, what is?" I wasn't thinking. I'm like, "ETA? Oh, what your time arrival?" I said, "Oh, I'll be there around like 5:30, 5:40. Mind you, it's 6 o'clock." So she was like, "No, Brent, it's tonight." I was like, I was effed up. I had no equipment in my truck. It was 6 o'clock. The party started at 6:30. I had no equipment in my truck. I can you not. I had to rush and put all my equipment in my truck. mind you, I'm in Boynton. This is all the way at the Cultural Center in Royal Palm.
Wow, that's like a 30, 45 minute drive.
Mind you, I had to get undressed because we was looking kind of cordially or whatever to go to my parents' house. My daughter was already dressed. My wife was dressed. And
Y'all was
man,
ready
I can't.
to chill.
We was about to chill, go, hey dad, we about to leave the crib. And the lady was like, no, Brent, it's tonight. I'm like, I'm so sorry. So with that, I had none of the songs downloaded. And I can't you not, the Cultural Center had terrible service. I could not download all the songs all at once. Like I had to hotspot my phone. My hotspot wasn't working.
Oh my
So I
God.
asked one of the kids, I was like, hey, bro, my hotspot not working. Can I use your hotspot? And boom, his hotspot was working, but it wasn't as fast as if I was somewhere else. I don't
Right.
know what was wrong with the internet, but that party, like I didn't even want to turn on my bass, like my sub anymore because it was just like, I'm like, what kind of music this is? Like, as soon as I got home, I deleted all the songs. I'm like, I had Steve there, and I said, you got this song? He's like, nah. Like it was one of those songs that's like you just I don't know.
That was a teachable moment though.
That yeah, it was not to never be late again.
Yeah. And just to stay ready so you ain't gotta get ready.
I tell you. So yeah, and then for to be not to be bad on my business, I gave the lady $100 credit back.
That's
Tell
good.
her I'm sorry, because if I didn't, I don't want nobody to speak bad about
Right.
me. So.
That's good. Okay. So if you could DJ at any festival in the world, what
mm,
festival would it be? I know that's not a question
I
I
know
sent you. That's all.
that's not a question.
I gotta
I
switch
don't
it
want
up.
I don't want to be in Florida. I feel like Florida is, everybody know Florida, you know. Uh,
Hmm.
don't want to do Georgia. I would want to do something that's like exclusive type, like New York. Wait, you say in the world, right? Or just
Hmm. Any
I would say
festival in the world.
I would say a place that has festivals. I would if they do, maybe New York, Washington. Las
Washington is a vibe.
Vegas. Yeah, I know a DJ there. It's a definitely vibe.
Hmm.
Washington, um, Las Vegas, something different that has festivals. I mean, wherever it's at, if it's, even if it's in North Carolina, something different. Because I feel like Florida, festivals, everybody go down south, for the festivals, and that's it. You don't go to Orlando for a festival.
Right.
You don't go
Unless
to
unless it's the classic.
yeah, and everybody, their mama, grandpa, I just put it on YouTube and watch it. That's it, But I haven't been in classes since I was like in
You
elementary.
ain't missing nothing.
I know I'm not. It's the same old thing. Everybody go for the bands and leave, and get a
Yeah.
couple female numbers, get a couple dude numbers, and leave. That's all. That's
That
it.
and that's basically what it is. That's
That's
what it is.
it. Yeah, yeah. I know I'm missing that. I
So you used to go to the classic?
yeah, used to. It was a big thing with my family. My family loved the Rattlers.
Well, why you saying it like that?
Huh?
You said the Rattlers like that was a little shade. I'm just saying. I'm just
I'm
I
sorry. Do not kick me off this live. I was a BCU type of guy, but it wasn't like BCU. Like I love everything about BCU, like basketball, football. Nah, it was more like because I used to play, and this when it comes to music. I used to be in a marching band before I even played basketball.
oh
So I played snare drum at Roosevelt, sixth grade, seventh grade. I played basketball my eighth grade year. Shout out to Coach Chambers and Mr. Bell.
mhm.
Uh, so that's when I actually figured like, do I want to do basketball or do I want to do marching band? And I was
Right.
still trying to focus. I went to Suncoast my freshman year, and drum major that was at Roosevelt. He went to Suncoast. His name Joe. And
Mm-hmm.
like he taught my dog. He taught my dad into it. Like, man, he's a great guy. We need him. We need him. He'll be the only snare drum. I was the only snare drummer my freshman year at Suncoast. Um, so I actually did marching band and I did basketball, Suncoast.
Mm,
Um, and that was hard because being in high school, not able to maintain your grades and then you doing two activities was definitely hard.
right.
Um, and that's when I actually, I couldn't really focus at Suncoast. That's when I actually transferred to John R. Leonard and I just stick with basketball, wanting to focus on basketball. But yeah.
Okay. All right. So now it's time for the quick fire questions. So, what was the first song you ever DJ'd? Oh, Candy Liquor.
First, probably Candy Liquor. I'll probably give you 80% of that Candy Liquor probably.
Best city you ever performed? You ever DJ'd?
Mm, probably, I ain't gonna lie, I did a wedding. I flew out for a wedding for South Dakota. Um, they was lit. Like I knew that my coach brother was getting married. He's like, "Yo, we want to fly you out to
Mm,
DJ." All right, cool. And that was a good experience because this wasn't even like now era. This is like when I came back home and a year later. So I wasn't even like good talking on the mic and everything. But when I learned how to do that and I went there, South Dakota, that was a lit, epic type of wedding. But shout out to So Nice. We got a wedding in Mexico 2026. I know
let's go.
that's gonna be stupid. That's gonna be stupid.
Okay.
That's gonna be
I can't
stupid.
wait to see the content
Who?
for that one. The one that
And
he.
we 4 days. That's that's gonna be that might hit that one. So
I like that. Y'all gonna crush it, so I already know y'all gonna crush it. So you know.
that's gonna be stupid.
What's your go-to pre-show ritual? Like, what is your get ready to DJ playlist?
That,
Give me like 5 songs.
that's oh 5. Uh,
Give me like three.
3 songs. Uh, See, I have so many songs. Like it's just so many songs that I listened to before. It's just sometimes I like to listen to my own mixes, like my own live mix. Like me and So Nice just did a Sweet 16
Mm,
Sunday, and I came not right before when I came home today. I just like to listen to myself talking on the mic or, how that party was. Or tomorrow I might listen to the wedding me and So Nice did in Miami.
right.
So sometimes it's not just the songs that I listen to, sometimes the mixes. If I have a Sweet 16 next week, I might listen to a Sweet 16 that I already played. So I'm like, should I go here or should I go a different route? So um, if it's not the mixes, I'll listen to other DJs,
Mm-hmm.
see how they did the mixes. I know one of my favorite DJ in Texas, his name DJ Double J, exclusive. One of the DJs I'm trying to learn from how he scratch. He's crazy with the scratching. Um, uh, but yeah, other than that, if it's regular music, just Southern soul, blues. I like to get in my zone, like to be calm, not to be stressed out, R&B, but mostly calm. I like to just ride and just cruise, just think about, what I'm going, how I'm gonna set up, how I'm gonna do this, if I'm gonna trick them, do this, then go back to that. It's just a lot what goes in my
Right.
mind. So
Right.
that's why I like to get to a gig at least an hour. I try not to do 30 because I know 30 be pushing it, but I try to get to a gig at least an hour before so that way, I do have time, you know, stuff like that. So,
Okay.
wifey just came in the building. So, hey, wife.
Okay. Hey, Miss B Wavy.
I tell her that all the time, Miss B Wavy.
Hey, Miss B Wavy. Okay, so what's your favorite sound or genre to mix live to?
Mit, John mix live to. He said, "Hey, LOL, hey." Uh, so you're saying like pretty much like like when I'm live, or
So, like, okay, so if, say, for example, if you wanted, like, because you like Southern Soul music, right? So, what would you
Mhm.
mix your Southern Soul with? Would you mix it with some Frankie Beverly, or would you mix it with Got My Whiskey?
Now I'll go. There's different like, and me and TJ we practice on it because you never know how you could take it. Not even just Southern Soul. I did a wedding, and you could probably go back on my page. Me and Sonax did a wedding, and the preacher was about to come out, but he wanted to like come out exclusive. Like they want them to know him. So I came out with Kirk Franklin Revolution.
Ooh, okay.
But when the beat dropped, I hit back that ass up and
Wait a minute.
took out the lyrics from back that ass up, and I took out the beat from Revolution. It go together.
I'm gonna
Not
have to look at that video.
it's I have a couple mixes not listened to, but I could show you like who I like mix and match. So there's you could do you could do uh Sunshine Anderson,
Okay.
Hear It All Before, and you can mix it into the next episode instrumental with Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg.
Okay.
So I
I
mean, what
I
Southern
can I can get that chance.
it's pretty much learning. And like a DJ told me the other day, when I was doing sound for a baby shower with So Nice,
Mhm.
he was like, bro, like I know. He said, bro, I know you good. He said, I see all your things, all your videos and everything. You good. He said a lot of DJs is not good. They don't know beats. So if you know beats. Like if you like sometimes TJ be with me, and he's like, "Hey, bro, mix this in," and then when I mix it, I'm like, "Bro, how you knew that?" You got to know beats. That's where you got to know your music.
Mhm.
You know, so it's just like you could do. You know the song "I Need You" by BVS MP.
Mhm.
You can mix that with the Ball Greasy "I Need You."
Yeah.
You know, so on the candy liquor, you can mix that with the Ball Greasy candy liquor that he just made. So it's just pretty much like a lot of just know your type of beats. And like you said with Southern Soul, I could mix candy liquor with probably a R&B song. I could with that's instrumental. I could probably mix candy liquor with Gregory Porter type of song. You know, it is pretty much learning your music and learning your beats. That's pretty much it. You can mix and match everything.
I
You know,
like that. I like that. So what is something you would tell your younger self? What is some advice you would tell your younger self?
as a DJ or just in general.
Just well, you wasn't a DJ, you was a hooper.
I was a hooper. I was a hooper. I still got them legs. Don't keep it wrong. My wife be like, babe, you gotta take it easy. Nah, you get under the
Look, this
rim,
is
I'm
why
finna
you can't.
dunk on you. I still got the legs. Everybody keep asking me. Like I seen my classmate the other day at Crunch Fitness. He was like, "Bro, you still dunking?" I'm like, "Yeah." Like that always been in me. I always been a dunker. That's why I say everybody knew me as a basketball player because they knew me as wavy boy, light skinned, short guy that could dunk. You know, and that's always been me. But in general, I'm gonna say in general and DJ wise, in general, a younger self would be life wise, I would say save. You know, learn how to. Because I asked my dad, I said, Dad, what would you tell your younger self? He said, son, I would. tell myself, to learn how to save because, when you with your parents, you spend this, you spend that, you spend that, you spend that, you spend that. Then when you be grown, you be like, dang, I wish I would have saved,
Right.
you know. So my younger self, I would want to say, be patient with life, keep God first, and learn how to save when people say save. Um,
Right.
DJ wise, what I would tell uh my younger self becoming a DJ is keep being me. You know, everybody knows that I got waves. That's why I called myself B Wavy. As you don't know, I used to go by DJ Wavy.
Mm,
My first
okay.
name was Brent, and then my classmate in college, she was like, "Why you don't go by B Wavy?" I was like, "Oh, that's smooth."
It's very
B
smooth.
Wavy. Be not Brent like Brent Wavy. Like it feel like it's just Brent Wavy. Like I was like be Wavy. That's smooth. So my younger self, be patient as I am today. As any DJ would tell you, I'm very humble. Um, I like to work with a lot of DJs, not just me having a team. One of the CEOs of Booking Busy Boys with me, TJ, um, Cruise Control, DJ So Nice, Big Red, uh, with Sibo, Buddha, Kush. I DJ with a lot of people, but we do have our own team. And just because I have my own team, that don't mean I like to work with other people.
Right.
Because I want just because you have a team, that don't mean this person can make you even higher. You can come back to your team and make your team even higher too together.
Right.
So just my younger self, just be more patient. You know, as TJ said, he was here one time, now he's here. So and I'm looking at it as like I want to be there too, but I got to be patient with life. Don't rush it.
Hmm.
I'm doing great as a business person. And I want to explore more things in business wise. Yeah, just keep doing me with my do-rags and waves. And be like, why you wearing that do-rag? Because I'm B Wavy, man. When I'm see, I don't have no do-rag on because I feel like somebody would have came in the comment and like, you doing an interview, take your do-rag off. I feel like my wife would
I
have said that,
would have said
you
it
know.
too. Lady B Wavy, I would have said it too. I would have been like, no, we gonna come back and we're gonna take off that
Put,
goddamn do rag.
but yeah, I usually like when I wear my do-rags, like if you see me out wearing my do-rag, it's mostly because this I don't have a fresh cut, and I try to keep my ways,
That
laid down, but when I don't have a durag on, yeah, I'm nice and fresh. But when that hair start growing up, that durag going back on. She be getting mad at me when we going out to dinner. She's like, "You gonna put that on your head?" I'm like, "Yeah, bro, I'm looking rough."
Well, I
You
mean,
know.
so you supposed to wear it like in the car, and then once you get to where y'all going, if it's a nice place, take off do rag.
But I try to look matchable, if that's a word. It's gonna be a word
Like you
today.
like
Uh,
coordinate, color
yeah.
coordinate.
So if I got a pink shirt, like the other day, I was rushing. I forgot my clothes, but I DJ at Roosevelt Middle School basketball game, and I had Fresh Prince gym
Hmm.
shorts, and it had pink, blue, and white. I was gonna wear my Jordans. Then I was gonna have a pink shirt with the pink do-rag. You feel me? So I like to be matchable. I got all different types of colors of do-rags,
So it sounds
so
like you need to start your own line of B Wavy do rags. You welcome.
I ain't gonna, I,
You welcome.
I ain't gonna lie. No, 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 thank you, but it's a lot of people out there that do that already, so
But
it's
they ain't
it's tough.
you though. They ain't
I
you.
feel you. That's tough. That's tough.
They
I
not
gotta
you.
see how I'm gonna do
You gonna
that
have
though.
your own unique appeal to it. Like Bow Wow could
Yeah.
have do rags too,
He
but it ain't.
do.
He do.
Yeah, he do.
He do.
They
And but
trash
it ain't
too.
it ain't like a B Wavy, like yours might have an extra moisturizer in it, might have a little castor
Hey,
oil in it, you know what I'm saying?
I literally
Have
smoothie
some look,
this.
have some rose water in that thing, extra
Oh
satin.
Jesus. She said rose waters.
I'm just saying. I'm just
I
saying.
know.
So, B Wavy, what is one thing you want people to remember you by from this interview?
Uh, know that I'm a good, happy person. I love my business. I try to, I ain't gonna say I try. I want to put my family first, my wife first. But I know business for people, businesses also can be a build up for life. It can help people that's struggling. I
Right.
know there's times where I went full time. I quit my job because I'm like, dang, I made $3,000 in 3 days, but my checks is like $700. So I'm like, okay, I quit, became a full-time DJ, and 4 months later, I was I was stressing. So I started using my credit cards. But um even now, um DJing does help me with financial bills and stuff like that.
Mhm.
If I have to pull some money to the side from DJing, it helps me a lot. But just want everybody to remember me as a good, spiritual, happy, funny guy. Like to get in, get out. Um, yeah, real humble too. I'm humble for anything. That's I'm a hustler, but I'm also humble. I'm gonna get it. If I'm not gonna get it, I'm gonna keep getting it. If I'm not gonna keep getting it, I'm gonna keep trying to get it.
Right.
I'm never gonna stop. That's just me.
Okay. So, do you have any events coming up? Any things that we should know about where we should catch you at?
Oh man, I'm at Crew Lounge. It's a chill vibe. No, but you don't gotta worry about nothing happening. It's a chill vibe on Wednesday nights. Shush, shush. I don't want no problems, man. Crew Lounge. Relax. Crew Lounge on Wednesday nights. They got hookahs, they got drinks, they got food. Food is excellent. If you want to host your birthday, your engagement, your anniversary, your divorce parties, your any type of we do all of that. It's a chill vibe. Like if you got a sneaker link, you could go and chill with her and too. Um, but nah, I be there on Wednesday nights every Wednesday from 8 to 12. Um, and I say it's real chill. You can get there, catch a good little vibe, couple hours, catch a vibe. If you want to host any events, just talk to the owner. You can host the events. I know they do poetry. If you want to come, you can come. It's the last Wednesday of the month. They do poetry. Last Wednesday was
Yeah.
good, so I could just imagine what this last Wednesday gonna be.
Okay.
They do poetry, so you can do poetry. They got artists. If you're like a spoke person, I know a person talked last time, not poetry or artist. He just spoke about like life and stuff like
Hmm.
that. Um, and yeah, I do any kind of events, baby showers, gender reveals, weddings, birthday parties from 1 years old to 105. Um, I do city events. You gotta make it joyful.
I like it.
Um, I do city events, I do school events, homecoming proms, I do basketball games, I do rental for sound, for DJs, I do DMX lighting, controlling lighting. Um, I do literally literally everything you can ask for. Um, also I travel. I am a travel DJ, so I do travel as I travel to South Dakota for a wedding. Um, and I'll be traveling to Mexico next year for a wedding. Um, yeah,
Okay. And
yep.
how can the people find you?
I got Instagram, DJ underscore B Wavy. On Facebook. I can't put my actual company name. I don't know why they won't let me do it, but it's Brent Wavy, parentheses, DJ B Wavy Production LLC. I have TikTok, DJ B Wavy 10. or it's B Wavy 10. Um, if you go on my Instagram, there is a link in my profile, and it has literally everything that you can find me. I also started my website last year, so I feel like that's a good thing because instead of just texting a client one thing after another thing, they could just go on my website and fill out the inquiry to book me. Um, and I did my website on my own. It's gonna get better. I've just been so busy, with life. I haven't really fixed it up as much as I wanted
Mhm.
to, but it is good as what is at right now. Um, but yeah, that's pretty much.
Well, B Wavy, I want to give you your flowers. I want to tell you that I love what you're doing. Keep doing what you're doing. I love the fact
Hmm.
that you are a young 27-year-old father. You're a young 27-year-old
Oof.
husband, honey. He's a husband. He's taking y'all. So don't slide in this man DM because
Nah,
Lady B Wavy
my
is going to,
wife will shoot you through the front. Wait, let me make sure. Yeah, I can't say a
yeah,
couple
she,
things because of my
listen, she
job.
don't play.
You
Even though
know,
I don't know her, but I just see pictures and she look
she,
like she don't play.
yeah, she
So
she will shoot you. Uh,
yes. And but I commend you because not a lot of young men make the commitment, are present fathers and are good fathers. So I commend you for that and keep doing what you're doing. Keep grinding because you're gonna blow up. You moving up. You're gonna elevate. You know what I'm saying? Because
appreciate it,
you're very
appreciate it.
professional. Every time I see you, you'll have on your business attire. You look
Put it on.
official. You know what I'm
I
saying?
was gonna put it on today, but I was like, I don't want to put it on just for an interview. But
It's okay.
I
I
got
mean,
you.
it's
I
just
got you
Nene
next time.
Gemini. You know,
You gotta
people.
do a part two now. You gotta do a part two.
Oh, listen. So a part two, we gonna be in the actual like in a DJ setting. You gonna teach me how to DJ, teach me how to scratch, and
That's tough, man.
then
That's
then the
tough.
world finna be real mad because honey, once I start learning how to DJ and scratch
He
and
ain't gonna
host,
book us. That's
they
yeah,
finna be real mad.
yeah,
So, ladies and gentlemen, it has been real with DJ B Wavy, the baddest DJ in South Florida, with his Light
mm-hmm.
Productions, DJ B Wavy Productions LLC. So y'all make sure y'all follow, support black owned businesses, black owned business. We got to build up Black Wall Street. We building back up. So
Yeah,
B Wavy, thank you for coming on my podcast tonight.
yeah. You welcome. You welcome.
Listen, y'all, it's been real. Be blessed, be amazing, be great. Carpe diem, and we out.
See ya, see ya.
Bye.
Appreciate it.